is back to MX versus ATV Unleashed. When last we left off, we were racing in Boulder, Colorado for race 4 of 16 in the THQ Supercross ATV Championships. This week, however, we go north of the border. We go to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. But unfortunately, we're not racing in the Rogers Center because they couldn't get the rights to that stadium in the game. Either way, let's take a look at the overall standings after week 4. As you guys can see, I finished third in the finals, so I still got a podium. So yeah, I am the point leader with 37 points. Shane Hitt and Doug Gust are tied for second with 21 points apiece. Tim Farr has 18 points. Keith Little and Dana Creech are tied for 5th with 16 points. Jason Newberg has 15 points in 7th. Corey Elwood Ellis is in 8th all alone with 11 points. The Professor Joe Bird and the Iron Man John Natelli Jr. are tied for 9th with 11 points. Tavis Kane is in 11th with 9 points. And Jason Dongelberger, who hasn't seen a final all season, who hasn't seen a main event race all season, is in dead last with no points. So, what do you say, guys? What do you say we get this show on the road and we start week 5 of the AMA THQ Supercross ATV Championships? Let's go. Let's do this. And by the way, we're going to have a new advertiser. And not because they're sponsoring my channel or anything. I just really love the products that these guys put out. So I will surprise you with that before the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's do this. And let's kick up some dirt. Let's kick up some Canadian dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Sorry, that was random. I'm sorry, guys. Here we are in Toronto, Canada. Now, the unique thing about this track is there is a split route at the beginning of the track. Some prefer the left route, some prefer the right. I'm probably gonna go left all the way through. So yeah, I finished 3rd in Boulder, Colorado. Dana Creech finished 2nd, and Tim Farr won last week. And I made it interesting for him too, so let's run some practice laps here in Toronto. Gotta send her. Just gotta send it. Here we go. I may have sent her too hard, eh? Sorry. I apologize to any Canadians who I may have offended, but don't freaking send it too hard, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good way to get hurt, and a good way to die, and a good way to not make it back to... Oh, yeah, speaking of which, now I'm dead! The berms at this track are steep. I'm talking Daytona steep. But you can catch some sick air. Everybody loves some sick air. And that's the end of lap 1 here in Toronto. I actually like this track. And I'm going to take the... I guess we're going to call this segment of track the Northern Arrow. You take one path on the Northern Arrow or take the other. Really, you can't go wrong either way. You're going true north anyhow. You are in Canada. You're in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for this race 5 of 16. I have gotten 3 wins this year. And the only other guy who's won a race this year is Tim Farr, and he won our last outing at Boulder, Colorado. Can I go for win number 4 on the season? I'll be batting 250 so far on the season. If you can bat anything on a 4-wheeler or dirt bike. But yeah, I actually like this Toronto track. It's very fun, very flowing. If that's even a word. Oh! My God, he's dead! Don't die. Woo! I'm glad there are 2 whoop sections here, which makes this track all the more fun to ride. We will be going outside of the country again this season, only in this instance we'll be going south of the border to Mexico City, Mexico. Uh-oh. Oh, and this is where I'm going to fail. There's 2 to go here, 2 to go in this one, and Dunkelberger might get a 2nd place in a heat race, in a practice run. Or heck, he might even win a practice round. But actually, it's not about winning or losing in practice. If you can get the fastest lap in practice, then you get prime gate selection. Dunkelberger and Little are battling for the lead in a practice race, and they're racing like it's the main event. Holy heck! Sorry guys, I gotta cut in. Uh-oh. Oh! I don't know how Dunkelberger didn't die. Dunkelberger, I don't know how you didn't die. Are you dead? I can just get a heck of a rhythm here. Because, well, I'm just that dang good here at this track. Uh-oh. Speaking of no rhythm. Oh my God, Dunkelberger squashed me. Dunky just murdered me. Get some sick air off the jump. Big air. Sorry, boys, gotta cut in. Dunkelberger finally wins something. Ooh. But Dunkelberger got the worst. Dunkelberger got the worst lap time of the bunch. Okay, so here are how the heats are going to go. Heat 2 is myself, Tim Farr, Corey Ellis, Joe Bird, Jason Dunkelberger, and John Natale Jr. Heat 1 has Dana Creech, Tavis Kane, Keith Little, Shane Hitt, Jason Luberg, and Doug Gust. I got the second gate pick. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Riders line up to the gates. And it's time for I'm in heat number 2. This gate worked well enough for me last time out. Oh my God, we have a crash in the arrow. Dunkelberger, if he can hold on for nope. If I don't win this, if I don't at least finish third, fourth, or fifth here, I will not be going on. I have made the main event first try every race. Kind of hard for me not to keep the trend going now. Who's in fifth? Who's in fifth? Who's in fifth? I don't think it matters who's in fifth, because if I don't get in fifth place, I'm going to be eliminated. I will have to go home. I can't proceed fourth, but I must proceed fourth. Oh my God, we have bodies flying everywhere like it's a drowning pool concert. Holy crap, Dunkelberger might get into his first main event ever. If I can pass Corey Ellis without dying, sorry, Dunk. If you want into the main event, you're gonna have to go through me. Well, looks like if I hold station where I'm at, I'll be in the LCQ. First time I've had to be in an LCQ. Dunkelberger's promoted to second. Is it strange that I'm rooting for Dunkelberger to make it into a main event? Since he hasn't made it into a main event in the first 4 races of the season? No, it's not weird. I'm actually rooting for Jason Dunkelberger to make it into a main event. Even if I don't make it into the main event right away, trust me guys, I'm not racing poorly. These guys are just that good. Oh, and Ellis squashed me. That's the second time all season I've been squashed by a rider. Although you may see if I've been squashed any more than twice. And speaking of that, I've squashed my tailbone. I fell right on my tailbone. Looks like I'm taking third. Whee! Ouch. Come on, Dunk, I'm rooting for ya. So much so I'll even intentionally crash to get you into a main. No, Dunk! Ow! Well, it looks like Dunkelberger's not making it into another final. Oh well. That's what I get for rooting for someone to actually do better than me. It's not going to happen. And there's last week's race win, and there's the race winner from last round. Tim Farr. He's far and away a good rider, but I'm far and away better. Uh-oh. How I managed not to mess that up, I don't know. I'll run interference for you. Dunkelberger, I'll run interference for you. Yeah, run interference. I'm going to finish dead last because I decided to run interference for a rider. Yep. Even if I finish 3rd, 4th, or 5th, I'm fine. I'll make it into an LCQ race. Uh-oh. Come on. 5th place. Stay in 5th place at least. Dunkelberger might win his way into a final. Stay in the lead, Dunk. Yes, it's weird that I'm actually rooting for someone who hasn't made it to a main event all season, all week, all year, to make it to a main event. Looks like Dunk's going to make it into a final. And I go to an LCQ, which is fine. So here are the results of heat number 1. Tavis Kane and Shane Hitt go on to the finals. Doug Gust, Keith Little, and Jason Luberg go on to the LCQ. Dana Creech, you just pack your crap and go home. Here are the results from heat number 2. Jason Dunkelberger and John Natali Jr. go on to the finals. Joe Bird, myself, and Tim Farr go on to the LCQ. Corey Ellis, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I told Dana Creech. Just pack your stuff and hit the road. Goodbye. Alright, so we'll be right back after these words from our longtime loyal sponsor, Extreme Soda. Actually, no, hang on a second. We'll do the whole Extreme Soda thing. Looks like I gotta pick my gate. And I'm going to pick my gate, and we'll be back after this message from Extreme Soda.
It's radical. Radical. Drink it.
Here we go. LCQ incoming. 3 laps. You got to finish in the top 2 to advance. If you don't, you go home. So far, myself and Doug Gust are the top 2. It stays that way throughout the race. Me and Doug Gust go on to the main event. And we join Dunkelberger, Natali Jr., and I forget who else. I'm sure when I watch it back, I'll see who all is in the main event. Oh, this time I squashed somebody. Doesn't feel good to get squashed, does it? So Joe Bird and Doug Gust, if the race were to end now, they'd be going on to the finals, and I'd be on the outside looking in. I don't like being on the outside looking in. I want to be on the inside looking out at those who didn't make it. Call me narcissistic if you will. Or self-centered, or whatever you want to call me. Best in the world, and I know it. Uh-oh. Oh, this is where that was going to bite me. that's where it was gonna bite me. If I can get past Bird, at least I make my way into the finals. That's all I care about. I don't really care about winning at this point. I just care about making it into the finals and at least finishing 4th or better in the main event itself. Sure, I'd love to win, but oh, last lap. Hey, thanks for the bump draft, Far. Let me see if I can sneak around Gust here. I snuck around him. New leader, rider number 0. Or not. Whoa. Oh, I squashed Far again. Sorry. Nothing personal. It's just business. Big air. Well, let me get past Bird. At least let me get past Bird. Yes, I'm in the finals. Heck yeah! Alright, so here are the results from the last chance qualifier. Myself and Doug Gust qualified for the finals. Joe Bird, Tim Farr, Keith Little, and Jason Luberg, y'all joined Dana Creech and Corey Ellis and watched the race from the sidelines. And now it is time to pick a gate. I'm just going to randomly pick a gate. And we're going to have a advertisement from our new partner. Y'all ready for this? From our newest partner, Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah.
Romeo, Romeo.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Again, please.
Again?
Again.
Art thou bored?
Yeah.
Step into a Slim Jim. Turn to the spice. That beefy, juicy taste. Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
All right, we're lining up to the gates now, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Dunkelberger, Natalie Jr., myself, and Hit and Kane and Gust. Those are the 6 men in the finals. Can I win my 4th main event of the season? And Dunkelberger, he's guaranteed to score points in his first final of the year. So he'll be out of debt. He'll still be in dead last. It just really depends on where he's gonna land. Right now he's in 3rd. But I'm the race leader. Nope, Natalie's the leader. Oh, I give up. It helps that Gus and I had to run 3 more laps than everybody else in the last chance qualifier. Alright, so Dunkelberger's in 2nd place, Natalie Jr.'s 3rd. I am heading up the field. Tavis Kane now jumps up to 2nd. Nope. Oh, I give up. These guys are just scrambling for position like they're jet fighters. Either way, Dunkelberger's guaranteed points now. Even if he finishes last place, he'll have points on the board. Although he'll still be in dead last. cellar dwellers, as it were. Wait a minute, why is the... Hang on a second, guys. There we go. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't zoomed in. Now it is, so we can continue on. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Ooh, some sick tricks. You Canucks, are you amazed by my sick tricks? And Doug Gust, who won the LCQ, is in third. He's on the he'll be getting a podium spot for the race if he can hang on. All right, so Doug Gust moving up to second. Oh, and I wreck again. Really gotta learn that I've gotta not, wreck there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Tally Jr.'s gaining on me, actually. So 2 to go, this time by in Toronto. Oh, and I hit one of the tough blocks. Oh, rookie mistake. If I finish 4th, that's okay. If I finish 4th or better, I'm good to go. But the way things are looking right now, I'm gonna at least be on the podium. Oh, 5th. No, I do not want to finish in 5th. If I have to hazard a guess, Dunkelberger's bringing up the rear. Oh, and we got men down. Bodies are hitting the floor like it's a drowning pool concert. No, I'm kidding. I don't. That's a reference to one of their most popular songs. And final lap. The guys with 9 letters in their name are in 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Myself, Glenn Lutz in 1st, Shane Hitt 2nd, and Tavis Kane in 3rd. 5 letters in our respective first names and 4 letters in our respective last names. Pretty cool. Uh-oh. Oh my God, I about squashed him. Oh no! I hip checked him in the air. Sorry, Kane. Whee! Oh my God, stop hot dogging, Glenn. Now you can hot dog. You've won. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is another win for me. That is 4 wins on the season out of the first 5 races. And I got the fastest lap of the race. Dunkelberger finished a respectable 4th. So, yeah, good for him. He is now got some points on the board. Well, let's look at the full results from the main event. I finished 1st. Shane Hitt finished 2nd. Tavis Kane in 3rd. Jason Dunkelberger in 4th. John Natale Jr. in 5th. And Doug Gust, who won the LCQ, finishing dead last. But he got the second fastest lap of the race. So that counts for something, I guess. Right? Right? Ah, hell with it. Alright, so you finished first with a time of 5 minutes, 43.73 seconds. Overall best lap was lap 5 in the finals. No time like the last second to get the best lap. And we will return to the main menu. Hang on a second, guys. Ugh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. Having technical difficulties with my phone camera once again. Why are you doing this to me, phone? We're going to take the time to look at the overall standings before we move on to what will be race 6 in St. Paul, Minnesota. So here are the points as of now. In first place, I have a commanding lead I have an 18-point lead over Shane Hitt. Doug Gust is in third place with 25 points. Tim Farr, Tavis Kane, and Keith Little round out the top 5. Because Kane and Little are tied for 5th with 16 points each. Tim Farr has 18 points because he did not make the finals. Keith Little did not make the finals either. John Natal. Ooh. 1, 2. It's a 4-way tie for 5th. As Tavis Kane, Keith Little, John Natale Jr., and Dana Creech are all tied with 16 points apiece. Jason Luberg, Corey Ellis, Joe Bird, and Jason Dunkelberger round out the table with 15, 14, 11, and 6 points respectively, with Jason Dunkelberger finally making it in to a main event and finishing a very respectable 4th. But that is going to do it for this episode of MX vs. ATV Unleashed. For now, I'm going to say adios, guys. This has been Bubba Bear Games. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to click that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And ring that bell to get notified of when I upload brand new videos to the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys the next go-round. May God bless each and every one of y'all. And you guys and gals in the Bubba Bear Nation are absolutely awesome, alright? Take care and rock on.